Just talk to me and however you want about risk aversion at universities. And
so I'm going to say something that, I've known for relatively unpopular opinions in the real estate world. I don't think the profile is actually that different between a lot of people in corporate America and universities, particularly non-tenured university members and people in corporate America, because everyone's trying not to lose their job. Like, they're just trying not to lose their job. And so very few people want to take big gambles on things that there's not a track record. I mean, like, look at any Hollywood movie over the last 10 years. I mean, they're terrible, right? They're all terrible. And the reason why is nobody wants to take a gamble on anything that hasn't been done before. So that's why they just keep doing superhero movies and the Battleship movie and the Mario movie, because these are name brands and like they could depend on that. And if, the Sonic movie doesn't pan out, well, it's a name brand and we, haven't lost out on this in our career. You see the same thing with real estate decisions in corporate America. People routinely, they go with very similar firms typically that they've always gone with. They go with very similar name brands, very similar locations. They want that office layout that the company just like them has, because they know that they won't get fired if they have the same layout as their competitor. And all the data might be screaming in their face like, that's a bad idea, but they don't want to get fired. So they make the decision that's just like everyone else. Mm-hmm. As a result, you see the same thing happening in the public sector as well. And that's just the reality of the human condition is we're self-interested beings. And so we're just going to try to do the best thing for us. And the best thing for us is not to get fired. Now, there have been some universities, like I know Purdue and a lot of other schools that you've probably mentioned on the podcast that have taken unique ways of looking at the world. And I mean, right on, like that's awesome. But most people will protect their own self-interest, and that's no different between universities and corporate America. I think universities get a bad rap just because people love hating on universities, but they don't behave vastly differently than corporate America.